Yeah, oh, Base Guru, nice job. Welcome. Thank you for being here as we get ready to react to a Nintendo Direct.
Welcome back.
My guy.
Welcome back.
Lurk, avoiding the spoilers, won't be able to react till the evening. Love you and lurk you. Alright, Will. I see how it is. You couldn't react with me. It's fine. I appreciate the lurk, man. I hope you're having a good day. I legit don't expect any major announcements here, if I'm being completely honest. It's like it ended. That's weird. There we go. Just my connection is unstable. You're unstable. I really like this mix. This version of Marnie's theme from Sword and Shield. It's really good. Something I need to add to the stream while we're hanging out. Let's see if I can find it. I downloaded it. It's an addition to the stream. It's for ReachConf. I need to add a command too. I may do it afterwards because I don't know where I put it. I want to go to ReachConf this year, and I've got work to do. But I also have a code. But what did I do with it? Now I'll have to find it for tonight's stream. I'll get it set up. I'm so behind on stuff. Like last night, I got a good night's sleep. I feel like rested for the first time in like a week. I don't feel exhausted this morning. I'm like, pretty pumped at how awake I feel right now. Oh, it's because I didn't download it. Let's save it there. Okay. We should be good. I'll set it up for later. Awesome. Yeah, I shouldn't be awkward today. I think I figured it out, though. I think my pillows need to be replaced. I used some different ones last night, and I actually, like, got comfortable. It's just weird. Like, once you cross a certain threshold in age... That's weird. Why did my lights quit connecting to Stream Deck? Well, at this point, it's fine. Yeah, it's like you hit a certain point in age, and it's just like, oh, my pillows are terrible, and now I don't sleep anymore. And it's like, what the crap? Why? When did I become a cat? My bed isn't perfect, and I hate it. Well, good morning, everybody. Welcome to the stream. We're doing a reaction to the Nintendo Direct. Heavy head flattens all pillows. Dude, I feel that. I've got one that started off really great, and now it is just a lumpy mess, and I cannot sleep on it. It's just not working. But yeah, we're reacting to the Nintendo Direct Partner Showcase that's about to start at the top of the hour at 8 my time, 9 Eastern, 6 a.m. Pacific time. If you're watching on the Pacific Coast, good on you for getting up early. Of all the streams you could have watched, thanks for watching this one. If you're watching this after the fact, thanks for being here. Give it a like, share it with somebody who thinks who you think might enjoy my reactions to things. I'm not expecting any like major surprises here. Some people are saying we'll get the first look at Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, which is the second part of the remake trilogy, announced for Switch 2 and a release date. So that might happen. I don't think that would happen here, but that might. And then I shared one prediction last night on Shorts and TikTok and everywhere else you can consume your vertical videos. I said that I would love to see the Kingdom Hearts collection hit Switch 2 natively and not be a cloud stream version, because the cloud stream version is dookie. And it's such a disappointment. Nobody wanted to watch that. Oh wait, I gotta unmute the site. I had it muted because of music. There's music and stuff playing. But I'm just gonna mute it here, so you guys can still have music, but then I'll know when it starts. But yeah, this is what we're doing today. Why wouldn't it go full screen? Like actually full screen. Thank you. There we go. But I hope you're all having a good week. It's Thursday. It's Friday Eve. A couple more days till the weekend. Goldie Gone Gaming, welcome in. Good morning. Thanks for checking out the stream today. All chrono, all the time. That's what this channel is about. Me, and only me. I truly wonder when we're gonna learn about what that like early access beta thing was that they were doing. I still have it downloaded on my Switch. I played it a good bit, not as much as other people did, but it was kind of cool. I still don't know what, like, I wonder when we're gonna see what that is or was. And maybe it was truly just a test of something on the back end that they slapped together some front end stuff, you know, to make like a playable game, but they were really just tracking network activity with it. It kind of felt like that's what they were doing. Seeing how things interact with like a server and stuff. It was purely like testing. But yeah, I don't know. We might get something on Duskbloods. That was the FromSoft game they announced for Switch 2. I think it's exclusive. We might get another look at Elden Ring, maybe an update on if that's still coming out or not. But I don't know of any like major things that are going to be shown here. What are we talking about? We've got the Switch 2 or the Nintendo Direct Partner Showcase that's about to start in about 3 minutes. And I'm just talking about what we could see, and it's really not like, I don't know. I don't know what major announcements would really make this a good show for me. Maybe I still think Halo Master Chief Collection needs to show up on the Switch 2. Expedition 33? You think that'll show up? That's a good one. Yeah, I could see that. As long as it's native. I don't want a cloud streamed anything. Yeah, I didn't think about Expedition 33. I'm hoping we get, I don't know, it's not even like an indie world, so like we could literally see anything. Maybe Call of Duty in some aspect. This would be the place for Microsoft to announce whatever Call of Duty thing they've been working on for the Switch. I don't think Black Ops 7 would come to the Switch. I feel like they would throw Call of Duty Mobile on here, though, and that would be, like, dope. I would play it, because it's just the multiplayer. It's so fun. Alright, we're a minute out. I'm going to go ahead and swap this over. No, don't pause the video. Pause the music. Here we go. More third-party games come to Switch games to the console. Well, yeah, it's just in general. I hope, I really hope that the third-party devs like show up and show out for Switch. After kind of the Wii U and the original Switch kind of struggled to attract third parties in the first like little bit, and then towards the end it became even more obvious that like the Switch was underpowered, so third party devs are skipping things. This is gonna be good though. The fact that they're doing a 30-minute like partner showcase definitely feels like they've got something worth showing, but I've been proven wrong by Nintendo before. Alright, here we go. RP to M, so I can't control everything we see. Oh yeah, I forgot to unmute it. My bad.
15 years later,
oh, this game looked awesome.
Are living peacefully, but the threat of another cosmic storm is coming up fast. Maki and Omura, two young explorers, must now brave galactic dangers and save all that's left.
This game actually looks awesome.
Teamwork is key in this two-player co-op adventure. You'll need a few tools to survive. The scrap hook grabs and moves platforms so you can carve a path forward. The liquid launcher blasts water to activate mechanisms and cool down scorching surfaces. And the
that looks awesome.
A stream of super hot heat to destroy obstacles, open doors, and more. Use the tools together, and you might discover unexpected solutions to puzzles. While exploring, you can encounter strange life forms, or opt for a detour and take a little travel break. With GameShare, two players can adventure together locally or online if one person has the game.
Yeah, the art style looks awesome. The gameplay looks great too.
Brave explorers save their home.
I may see if my my wife wants to play this on stream with me.
Orbitals launches exclusively on the Nintendo Switch 2 system this summer.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to today's
I totally forgot about that game.
Partner Showcase. In this presentation, we'll be focusing on games from our publishing and development partners coming to the Nintendo Switch 2.
Hey, Brent, good to see you, man. How's it going?
Systems. What you just saw was Orbitals, launching exclusively on Nintendo Switch 2 this summer. We hope you're looking forward to this intergalactic co-op puzzle adventure. Okay, let's take a look at some upcoming Nintendo Switch games.
Every time I hear the clock ticking, I'm like, are they doing Chrono Trigger? Please take a look.
In the waters of Issei Bay, on an island where legends of mermaids have been passed down, a tale of mysteries and curses stirs. The latest Paranormacite mystery adventure is coming to the Nintendo Switch system.
That's certainly a title.
The story follows Yuza Minakuchi, a boy who works as a pearl diver. One day, while gathering on the seafloor, he encounters another version of himself. This phenomenon is just the beginning. Soon, other strange incidents begin to plague the island. A girl with no memories, strangers searching for treasure, and a housewife investigating victims of drowning. Speaking to those involved is a natural part of the investigation, but you'll also need to search deep within the waters of Issei Bay.
No thanks.
As each of their motives
Too spooky for me.
The story connects to the mermaid legend told centuries ago. Paranormacite, The Mermaid's Curse, launches on Nintendo Switch.
Too scary. I can't do it.
Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop. Battle for World Glory.
Too European. I can't do it.
A new Captain Tsubasa game is kicking its way onto Nintendo Switch. Choose from a roster of over 110 characters representing 22 teams. Score with powerful shots from the original work, as well as newly added special moves that give passes, blocks, dribbles, and tackles a boost.
That was a dump truck.
Offensive against elite competitors as you aim for victory. Gear up for sensational soccer action.
You can't use your hands.
When Captain Tsubasa 2 World Fighters launches on the Nintendo Switch system.
Even I know
this
that.
year.
Why was he picking it up?
Next up are games heading
I know
to
nothing
Nintendo
about the game.
Switch 2,
That was
including
it.
Some games that will also be available on Nintendo Switch. A life or death fight for survival begins. It was a normal day until a cave-in befell the city of Tokyo. As the dust settles, our protagonist, Anne, discovers an underground world deep below the metropolis. But she's not alone. Creatures called Xeno populate the unknown expanse.
Is it Xeno Crisis
If you're
instead of
found by
Dino
a
Crisis?
Xeno, it's game over.
It's just Metroid Dread.
Fighting is not an option, so quick thinking and decision making are vital to your survival. Analyze their
man.
patterns and find the best route to make your escape. Activate traps in each area to lure and ensnare any stalking Xeno.
Just picked it up.
And by using GameShare, up to 4 players can share controls, including Anne's movement and camera adjustments.
What?
Whether locally or online, coordinating with your friends is key to making it out alive.
Yeah, people are just gonna troll you.
Survive the subterranean depths in Tokyo Scramble, launching exclusively on Nintendo Switch 2, February 11th.
That's
Pre-orders
interesting.
Begin later today on Nintendo eShop.
Interesting idea.
Awaken your Viking spirit. Battle, build, and conquer in this massive survival game.
Huh.
How you go about it is entirely up to you. You could start by gathering materials around the woods. Fashion a bow. and
I almost picked
arrows
up
to
Valheim.
hunt wildlife and prepare meals. With an axe, you can chop trees to build a house. Yikes! Don't get hit by falling trees. Build pillars, install beams, construct walls, make the roof, even add a fireplace. Now you're safe, even from the cold. Wait, is this ventilated? Don't forget the chimney too. By upgrading your crafting stations, you can make items of higher quality
It looks kind of rough. Is this on the Switch 1 and the Switch 2?
Set sail on the high seas to reach
That
new
texture
lands.
on that boat is... Like, it's not supposed to look like that. Valheim on PC
Plus,
looks
up to
really
10
good.
Players online can explore this vast world together.
If it's on the Switch 1, I totally understand
Go
it.
forth and survive.
But if it's on
In
just the
Valheim,
Switch 2,
launching on Nintendo
that's
Switch
rough.
2.
Oh, yeah, it's just Switch 2. That's rough. That looks atrocious.
Find your way forward in these games.
Alright, this is Switch 1 and 2.
Return to the kingdom of Hallownest and fight back the infection in this upgraded modern classic.
Oh, Switch 2 edition of
Dodge,
Hollow Knight.
dash, and slash through this 2D action adventure platformer, now with enhanced visuals and improved frame rates on Nintendo Switch 2. Equip charms to enhance your abilities and deal magic damage using upgradable spells while exploring the vast interconnected map. Descend into a world of insects and heroes when Hollow Knight Nintendo Switch 2 edition launches on Nintendo Switch 2 later today.
Nice.
Nintendo Switch 2 players who have Hollow Knight on Nintendo Switch can upgrade to the Nintendo Switch 2 edition for free with the upgrade pack.
For free! Actually, it's a really awesome free upgrade.
eFootball, reborn from Pro Evolution Soccer, is coming to Nintendo Switch 2. Build out your club, sign legendary players, and compete in tournaments around the globe in World Tour mode. Join an exciting competition where national teams face off every 4 years in the International Cup Tournament. Or play with friends locally or online to prove who's at the top of their game.
Okay.
Experience
Go
the
sports.
excitement of soccer and aim to be the best in the world when eFootball Kickoff launches on Nintendo Switch 2 this summer. Travel through 4 ages.
Ooh, I
in a
forgot about this
brand
one.
new HD 2D action RPG. Explore the age of safekeeping, the hero Elliot's own time. The age of reconstruction, when humans nearly went extinct. The age of magic, a time when spells flourished. And the age of budding, the birth of human civilization. In each age, the scenery and citizens of Elliot's hometown will change. You can also obtain some weapons and magic unique to certain time periods.
I need to play the demo. I have it
Story
downloaded.
spanning time will soon begin. The Adventures of Elliot, the Millennium Tales,
I got time.
launches on the Nintendo Switch 2 system June 18th. Have a blast with Super Bomberman games from the Super NES era. Play the first Super Bomberman through to the culmination of the series, Super Bomberman 5, including titles previously unreleased worldwide.
That's kind of cool.
The
I love when
Famicom
like
versions of Bomberman
region-restricted
and Bomberman
games
2
end up
are also
being
included.
re-released in
Plus,
America
there's a
or
brand
released for
new
the first
Boss
time.
Rush mode, as well as game share
I
support.
like Bomberman. I'm really bad at it, especially when there's more than like one person on the thing.
Super Bomberman Collection launches on Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch later today. The unknown journey continues.
Okay, Rebirth is here.
The second entry in the Final Fantasy VII Remake series is
We just
coming
got
to
Remake.
Nintendo Switch 2.
He's alive.
In pursuit of his arch nemesis Sephiroth, Cloud Strife and his comrades escape the city of Midgard.
This is awesome.
And embark on a journey across the vast world. Traverse the planet on chocobos, wheelies, in a buggy, or other modes of transportation. Team up with allies in battles, blending action and strategy. If you'd like to focus on the story, there's also a boost function to make combat easier. You'll also find various activities scattered across the world, allowing you to take a break from the action.
You're mine.
And as you interact with your allies, their affinity toward you will grow and impact how the story unfolds. What fate awaits Cloud and his crew in their pursuit of Sephiroth? Final Fantasy VII Rebirth launches on Nintendo Switch 2, June 3rd.
Likely on
Pre-orders
Xbox at the same
begin
time.
Later today on Nintendo eShop.
That's crazy. We just got a remake. I figured it'd be a little bit.
While
I forgot about
investigating
this
the
game.
Lunar Research Station, an injury befalls spacefarer Hugh Williams. With him is Diana, an android called a Pragmata.
There you are. All better.
Classified as unauthorized intruders, the two are targeted by the station AI, which sends enemy bots after them.
Come on, gun work.
These bots have near impenetrable armor,
I think I can help.
but with Diana's hacking skills, you can break down
I
their
love that
defenses.
her like hacking just looks like magic.
What was that?
By moving the cursor through panels toward the green goal, you can hack the enemy bots.
There's no time to explain. Shoot now.
Once their weak points are exposed, fire away.
I hacked it.
Depending on the nodes you pass through, you can modify the damage and effects of a hack.
Nice.
Each split-second decision can change the outcome of battle.
Hey, bot friends.
Energy
My friend's little girl.
What
I don't know.
truths will the two find in this AI-controlled lunar station?
Hacking is kind of like a Bioshock. Yeah.
Hot buddies?
It's pipe dream.
Initiate.
Yeah, baby. We did it. This is how we say good job.
And what
Yeah,
will
right.
Diana learn on this journey?
Bioshock 1 was so good.
Pragmata launches
I know
on
that's some
Nintendo
R2D2
Switch
thing.
2,
Yeah.
April 24th.
But you can't get
A
attached to
demo
it.
will be
I
available
guess you
later
could.
today on Nintendo eShop.
Ooh, a demo.
We hope you're looking forward to fast-paced combat and exploration with the unique combination of hacking and shooting. Let's continue with more headlines.
I didn't need this interlude. You could have just kept going.
Journey to the Lost Lands. Become a legendary Turok warrior in this intergalactic action shooter. To stop an alien
I
threat
love
from
R2D2,
destroying all
okay?
humans,
I'm just
you'll
saying,
journey solo or with a team of warriors online.
I'm not as emotionally
and battle
invested
all
in
sorts of
R2D2.
primal creatures in
Hush,
ferocious
Hush and watch
combat.
Turok Origins.
Swap
Dinosaur
between
hunting.
first-person and third-person perspectives
Native
as you
American
unleash weapons, melee
space
attacks,
explorer,
and special
dinosaur
abilities
hunter.
to devastate foes. Extract DNA from fallen enemies and the environment to upgrade your arsenal, evolve your mantle, and unlock even more abilities.
Say, I loved-
to gain a greater edge in
I love
combat.
Crawl back under your bridge. I like a good robot companion. Don't get me wrong, but they make it
As
a
you venture
child,
across
so you'll get more
breathtaking
attached
worlds, you'll
when it
unravel
gets
the
hurt, or when it
mysteries that
inevitably has to
saving
sacrifice itself at the end of the game.
Turok Origins launches on Nintendo Switch 2 this fall.
And no one will buy it. Actually, I hope it does well. I don't ever want like games to just fail. It's just if it's a bad game, it doesn't
In
deserve
Japan,
success,
where
right?
Kyoto is the capital,
No one is
another
owed
world
success.
exists that's encroaching on our own. A world where
Shodan
monsters
Ninja, what's up?
roam free.
As a dad, thought it'd be kind of cool to have a shoulder gremlin. Yeah.
A boy named Ray must use his newly awakened powers against the threat as he joins Hirosaka Academy, a school for gifted students. The academy's goal? Conquer Xanadu, the great
Welcome
labyrinth
back.
rumored to be the origin of this other world. While traversing the labyrinth, hone your abilities and reshape the terrain to expand the range of your exploration. Then, take on dangerous enemies in 3D action RPG combat. Use your powers to overcome foes.
I mean, this was kind of cool.
Outside the labyrinth, improve your stats. And spend time with your friends
Uh-oh.
as you prepare
It's-
to conquer
it's Persona.
Xanadu. The battle between man and monster begins. Discover the truth when
What did Nintendo do?
Kyoto
Made everyone mad
Xanadu
recently? Oh, I have no
launches on
idea.
Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch systems this summer. Check out these anime-style games.
Anime style. What does that
It's
mean?
time to evolve
A Digimon
in the
is what it
latest
means.
Digimon story game, One day, a powerful blast causes the world to collapse and sends you 8 years into the past. With over 450 Digimon to collect, adventure through the human world and digital world to save the future. And on Nintendo Switch,
These actually look
you
fun.
can select quality mode, playing in 4K at 30 frames per second, or performance mode, playing in full HD at 60 frames per second. Digimon Story Time Stranger launches on the Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch systems July 10th. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop.
Yeah, Digimon Story
An
games look good.
adventure set high in the sky is soaring in. Form your party from a roster of over 20 characters.
That
each
man
with
had
their
cat
own
ears.
fighting style. Channel the power of teamwork and summon mighty primal beasts to vanquish your enemies. You can also team up in local or online multiplayer.
This actually looks kind of cool.
Grand Blue Fantasy
I don't know anything about Grand Blue
Endless
Fantasy.
Ragnarok launches on Nintendo
That's a lot
Switch
of
2
words.
July 9th.
I'm watching the new Nintendo things. I don't have an N64 expansion.
The latest Monster
Like you
Hunter
don't have an
Stories
N64
game
expansion
is
pack arriving today?
July
That's cool.
9th. Your monster allies, called Monsties, can learn special abilities through a
Monsties?
ceremony called the Rite of Channeling. Raise your Monsties as you travel the world. The lands lie
This
on
Monster
the
Hunter
verge of
Stories 3,
disaster.
right?
Monsters are on the verge
It looks
of
good.
extinction, and the riders
I
trying
wanted to
save
play
the
Monster
world
Hunter Stories since the first one
contend with
dropped.
an even
I just never picked it
greater
up.
threat.
What games you got,
Monster
Shodan?
Hunter Stories 3 Twisted Reflection soars onto Nintendo Switch 2 March 13th. A demo will be available later today on Nintendo eShop.
It's like
Save
Monster
data
Hunter
can
but
be
Pokemon.
transferred to the full game once purchased.
I love that. I love that these demos
New
are just.
titles are joining the archive.
Here's your save data.
Rave Racer, published by Namco in 1995, speeds into the Arcade Archives 2 lineup.
Nice.
Aim for first place in a race against your rivals.
Classic arcade action.
And get ready for a new line of home console titles. Console Archives is on the way.
What is that?
Doraemon,
Interesting.
Sonic Wings Special,
So they're just bringing like classic console games, not like specific
and
to
more
one.
will be released over time. The first wave of Console Archives titles includes Cool Borders and Ninja Gaiden 2, The Dark Sword of Chaos.
That's awesome.
These titles will be available on Nintendo Switch 2 later today.
That's super cool. Stadium, Zelda, Ocarina of Time, GoldenEye, and Body Harvest. Hey, at least Pokemon Stadium and Ocarina of Time are like classics. I mean, they're all classics in their own right, but like those are good family-friendly games. Are we already getting just a... It's not a recap reel. This is just a sizzle reel of upcoming stuff. I didn't know Star Trek Voyager was getting a game. The Switch 2 edition of Disney Dreamlight Valley. Hey, Weekend, what's up, dude? Goat Sim 3, no thanks.
Wake up, little June.
Why are you hiding?
Let's make some noise.
We found another body. I need your eyes on the crime scene.
Resident Evil.
When a string of mysterious deaths occurs across America, FBI analyst Grace Ashcroft is captured by the suspect while investigating the case.
Yeah, that guy definitely did it.
What did he do to me?
In her attempt to escape, Grace comes up against unknown threats.
That was a... Why is everybody so large?
A limited supply of healing items and ammunition are at her disposal.
It's Resident Evil. I don't remember the subtitle, though.
Will she confront the threats head on, or save her ammo for the next encounter? For Grace, impending doom is always close at hand.
Gross.
Meanwhile, another agent working for an anti-bioterrorism organization is also on the case. Leon S. Kennedy.
6 survivors of Raccoon City Hall, dead from the same thing.
With his physical prowess, Leon can parry an opponent's attack.
He just parried a
Strike
chainsaw with a
break
pistol.
stunned opponent's stance in close quarters combat. He can fire from a distance using handguns and rifles,
He missed both of those shots.
or use an enemy's weapon against them. Leon has a varied arsenal of attacks at his disposal. This game features both third-person and first-person camera perspectives, and you
Aight.
can change your perspective at any time.
That's actually kind of cool. I appreciate
There are
options.
multiple difficulty options available, including a mode for less experienced players.
I'm gonna get Stunt Racer. It's like 300, 3,000. Probably getting an Everdrive. That's a smart idea,
Guide
Shodan.
Grace as she attempts to escape unprecedented terrors, and Leon, who relies on strength to carve his own path. What will they discover when their fates intertwine? Resident Evil Requiem launches on the Nintendo Switch 2 system February 27th. Pre-orders are available now on Nintendo eShop.
I'm not big on Resident Evil.
Resident Evil 7 Biohazard and Resident Evil Village will also be available the same day. Horror-filled.
Did you have enough Resident Evil?
Whether you
Because
play these games
at the end of the
or
month, you're
Resident
getting
Evil
all of it.
Requiem first. Plus, a Nintendo Switch 2 Pro controller featuring original art is releasing alongside the games.
That's cool.
Amiibo figures of Grace and Leon will also be available this summer.
Ugh, those look kind
You
of
can
rough.
Scan them to receive in-game weapon skins.
Not worth.
Resident Evil Requiem, the latest entry in the Resident Evil series, is launching later this month.
実ならゲームチャットあれは
You can also look forward to a creator's voice video featuring a member of the Resident Evil Requiem development team. The video will release in the near future. Next is our last announcement.
All right. What we got?
Hey everybody, from all of us here at Bethesda Game Studios. If you're like us,
If it's Skyrim,
Nintendo
I'm
has
out.
meant so much to you from your early days of gaming to now. It was incredible.
Is it
for us to
Starfield?
partner on the original Switch, and it was just such a great piece of hardware and also so personal when you play. We're excited to finally bring a number of our franchises for the first time to Nintendo. We hope you all enjoy the journey.
What do we got?
Vault Dwellers, welcome home. Fallout 4 Anniversary Edition is emerging on Nintendo Switch 2.
That's cool.
Scavenge, shoot, build, and create alliances as you reshape the wasteland and what remains of civilization. Every choice matters. Fancy yourself a smooth talker or pining to pump up your power armor? Choose from hundreds of perks that fit your playstyle. Every
That's
road
cool.
leads somewhere new. From the heart of Diamond City to the shadowy corners of forgotten vaults, the Commonwealth is packed with stories waiting to be uncovered. In addition to the base game, experience 6 official expansions, and over 150 Creation Club items to
At least
expand
it's like
your
the
adventure.
complete edition, you know.
Grab your Pip-Boy and traverse the wasteland in Fallout 4 Anniversary Edition, launching on Nintendo Switch 2, February 24th. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop.
Later today.
The year is 1937.
Whoa, Indiana
Sinister
Jones.
forces are on the hunt for an ancient power,
Sweet.
and
I didn't
only
know
one
it was planned
person
on
can
Switch.
stop them.
Well, Switch 2.
Embark on a globe-trotting cinematic adventure in Indiana Jones and the Great Circle, set between the
Curious
events of
how well it
Raiders of the
runs.
Lost Ark and the Last Crusade. Indy will journey around the world to uncover the mystery behind the Great Circle. From the pyramids of Giza to the sunken temples of Sukhothai and beyond. Use your wits to infiltrate historic areas and solve fiendish puzzles.
Fiendish
Or
puzzles.
use your whip to face off against dangerous foes and explore a world full of daring escapes and unforgettable encounters. Adventure calls when Indiana Jones and the Great Circle
That's cool.
launches on Nintendo Switch 2, May 12th. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop. Explore the vast landscape of Cyrodiil in the Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion Remastered.
Nice.
Experience this renowned open-world RPG now on a Nintendo system for the first time. Freely customize your character to match your playstyle. Then adventure amongst an unforgettable cast of characters.
By the grace of the gods, I serve Tambriel as her ruler.
And fight back the Daedra to close shut the jaws of
I think it's all
oblivion.
like it's like we got Patrick
Master
Stewart
ranged
for the
or
first
melee
5
weapons,
minutes of the game.
Wield powerful magic or use stealth skills to best your foes. In this remastered version, character models, weapons, even rocks and sweet rolls have all been meticulously recreated. Combat animations have also been updated to give them a modernized touch. Plus, the Shivering Isles and Knights of the Nine expansions are included alongside the main story to take your adventure even further. Step through the
Nice.
gates once more when The Elder Scrolls
That's
4
cool.
Oblivion Remastered launches on the Nintendo Switch 2 system this year.
Just this year, eventually.
We hope you're excited for these games from Bethesda Softworks. That's all for today's Nintendo Direct Partner Showcase.
That's how to close it out?
Thank you
Alright,
for watching.
fine. Nothing major. There's some good stuff, though. Didn't hate it, didn't love it. Yeah, I feel the same way, dude. Rebirth getting a date for Switch 2 and likely Xbox at the same time is a good thing. And it's coming this year. I really got to get on playing Remake. Yeah, I don't know. That was certainly something. That's alright though. Like, it didn't have to be like this grand thing. It just needed to be you know, a showcase of things coming up that weren't related to first party stuff. And so from that perspective, it was fine. It was absolutely fine. They ended that kind of weird though. Like, hey, look at all this Resident Evil stuff and all this Bethesda stuff that sell any Switch 2s. I don't think so. I think the people buying a Switch 2 as their primary console aren't gonna be picking up. They'll probably pick up a couple of these games, but some of these big third-party games that are getting Switch 2 ports, it's fine. You know, like they'll be happy with that. But I think most people buying a Switch 2 are buying it for Mario and Zelda, and you know, the core Nintendo franchises. And that's, you know, the third-party support is important. I just don't think the stuff they showed today is gonna make somebody buy a Switch 2. Because a lot of it is going to be on other hardware, or already is on other hardware, running better, you know, or it's been on, like, you've already bought some of these games somewhere else before. So there's obviously some exceptions to that, but are there people buying Oblivion remastered that, like, they're buying it for Switch 2 that didn't already have it somewhere else? That's possible. They saw that, you know, there's an opportunity to make that money, so clearly they saw something. Definitely not getting a Switch 2. It's worth it though. Like, I like mine. I use it almost every stream lately. We haven't not used the Switch 2 in a few months. Everything's been on that because I've been playing, you know, just all the first party games that have come out. I agree. We got a lot of exclusive games, and that's good. And that's why you would get a Switch 2. You know, now if it's like, I think most people should just get, if they're going to do like a multi-system or multi-machine setup, you know, I'd say grabbing a Switch 2 and a PC would be smart. A Switch 2 and a Steam machine, which the Steam machines got delayed, so, you know, we'll have to deal with that, you know, at some point. But I'd even say get a PlayStation or an Xbox, and you're just as good, you know? All right, well, that does it. I mean, I don't really have any thoughts on that, except it was all right. It was certainly a partner showcase. And that's why I wasn't going in expecting anything major. Like, it was good. You know, the trailers were good. But, you know, there's a lot more coming from Nintendo this year. And I think that, you know, that remains to be seen. When we get a full-on Direct, that'll be all right. That's really what I'm waiting on. It's the full-on Direct. The actual Direct from Nintendo. Newest handheld you have is a new 3DS XL? Dude, I'm jealous, man. I can't get my hands on a 3DS. I wish I hadn't gotten rid of my base 3DS. I got rid of it, and that was stupid. I really shouldn't have. I should have kept it, because now getting a 3DS is near impossible. It is nearly impossible. Unless you have lots of money to just puke out. Which I don't, and I'm not going to. If I spend a couple $100 on hardware, someone for $390 at your closest GameStop, terrible. It's not worth it. But yeah, if I'm going to spend $390, I'm going to buy something worth $390. You know, that's where I'm at. I'm strongly, if I can find a good one at a used price, strongly considering a PS5 Pro for my office. I've been perusing like our local Facebook marketplace groups. I'm gonna do a radio for that, like a car radio. Ham radio, yeah. Yeah, I'm saying most people are asking like a couple $100 for a PS5 Pro. It's not bad. I don't know if these are like Facebook scams, but none of them are like ridiculously close to retail, which is odd. And they could be scams. Like, they really could just be copying the same image and asking different prices on it, but they're like less than $500, which I was surprised at. All right, guys. Well, that's all I got time for. I'm just kind of looking through. There's really nothing else to cover. Nothing announcement-wise. It is what it is. It was a good Direct. It was a partner showcase. I think once you like, if you come in knowing that, you weren't going to be disappointed, and that's where I'm at. I'm not disappointed. I wasn't invested in any of these games, except maybe Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, but I have to finish Final Fantasy VII Remake, which I haven't even started, and then I would like to play through base Final Fantasy VII first, because I've never finished it. So now what do I do? That's why I'm kind of looking at grabbing a PS5 Pro for my office, because I have a PS5, but it's in my living room, and my kid loves playing Astrobot, And how far is our closest GameStop now? 30 minutes. 30 minutes east of here is the closest one. Unless there's one, let's see. Well, no, yeah, it's 30 minutes east. West is an hour away. So, yeah. We do a trade up. I would if my living room PlayStation wasn't like the Astrobot and Honkai Star Rail machine. That's why I kind of wish Star Rail would come to the Xbox, so like my wife could play it on the Xbox and I could move my PlayStation into the office to play the few games I want to stream. But it's fine. Like I said, I'm thinking about picking up a PS5 Pro just for a second PlayStation, but I'm not paying retail price for it. I will buy it used and like restore it myself, clean it up, do whatever, before I pay new prices for it, because I don't think it's worth the new sticker price. People on eBay are stupid and think it is, but that's people on eBay. Okay, who are we going to send the streams to this morning? We gotta find somebody to raid out to. Well, let's see. Well, if y'all want some game news this morning, go talk to Reforge. He's got a much better game news show than I do. That's Reforge Gaming. He's been on the gaming roundtable with us lately. Good dude. Good to get to know him and steal from his. I mean, be inspired by his content. Nah, dude's got a massive following. Super cool. So we'll raid out to him. All right, you guys have a great day. If you're watching on YouTube, I'll set up the redirect there as well. But I love you guys. Y'all have a great day. No, seriously, it's gonna be a fun night today.
Polish outlet PPE has gotten a hold of European retail product identification listings for Starfield PS5 Standard and Premium Editions with a release date of April the 7th.
Where is that playing?
I can see the argument for it says Ala Park.
There it is. I was like, where is that playing? Why is it just coming out of nowhere? Anyway, all right, I'm gonna set up these redirects real quick. I wish there was a faster way to do it. Yes. Pure cringe. Pure cringe. That's how we do. This one? All right. And that's where I'll save it. All right, guys. Y'all have a great day. Love you. See you soon. Tonight, we'll play some more Pokemon. Bye.